Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? It has been over a year since the last time I streamed, so I am alive. I'm here. We've been crazy busy with life and for a while a second job, and I'm gonna do another second job, but it'll be okay. We decided this was too important because Alice is coming to the back. So they usually will do these updates, and they've been teasing it for a couple of weeks, and they'd already kind of given us a hint with the Cheshire Cat that this was sort of the path for what they were going to do for spring. And they usually will line up these updates, even though they sometimes don't announce them the exact date in advance. They do usually end when a star path finishes, and the star path is going to finish on Wednesday next week. So if you haven't finished your Oasis star path, make sure you get that done. But it's very exciting because that means we're probably, fingers crossed, gonna see Alice on Wednesday. So am working on getting things ready. So some of the things I want to accomplish is I have a couple of small things. Oops, there we go. I want to go through and get a couple of these last few things here, because everything else is claimed, did, and done. And all of these are claimed, did, and done. I'm not going to make it through these, but I have done several of them. But the goal is to make it through these before then. This is going to be like my hardest one. And there is a helpful hint with that when you're working the characters that you set up for that skill, you want to make sure it's one that doesn't have a time bending thing associated with it. Otherwise you'll just get a crap ton of those. These, you don't want to make that a character that's associated with a gift here, because otherwise you'll always get that gift over and over and over again. Like, quite frequently I made the mistake of the very first one I did as Rapunzel, and I had like 100 of these paper lanterns, but I wasn't getting anything else. So there's that as a tip. if you're struggling to complete that. Something else I want to accomplish is I think I'm missing 3 of the floating islands, so I want to do enough of these, and it's like 15k per island, so we'll be grinding out these duties here. Yes, I know, Vanellope's incoming joke, I said duty. I want to grind out these for that. If you didn't see what was in the shop this week, I was very excited, and I'm already wearing it. The Alice costume dress. And they have a bunch of cute stuff for Easter. This, as much as I don't really care for the Incredibles, I love this idea of this really super industrial sewing machine, so I've been tempted, but I'm not really here for it. For the event, again, this is the Oasis Star Path. Make sure, you see it ends in 4 days. 4 days until Alice, so get ready. And as you can see, I've completed all of those, even all of the bonus rewards. This is also set to end on April 20th, or 22nd, excuse me. So if you haven't done your extravaganza, make sure you get that done. You have to go, there's 3 new items that you can craft, and you'll need the purple eggs for those, which you get in the realms. And I completed these ages ago with last year's, and I haven't done the current challenge yet, mostly because I'm not really a big fan of Easter, and today is actually at sundown the start of Passover, which is something I do celebrate. But I did pick up from the shop some of this Easter bundle, so maybe I'll throw something together with that. But I'm not super into this. It would have been cute without the little egg people, but we'll see. We'll see. But first, I want to do, since I'm already inside the Vitalis mines, go ahead, or Vitalis, excuse me, and do these 4 little ones. And I probably should have grabbed my mining buddy to get some extra, because grinding out some of these shards is one of the things I need to do to get prepared, so that way I can make those special immediate potions and whatnot, because those will be helpful when the new star path comes, because I always like to try and finish them within 3 to 5 days. They've made them a little more complicated than they used to be, so they have those bonus rewards, and they add a lot more difficult to achieve objectives that take several days, like gifting 20 gifts to the Toy Story characters, and then there's only the 2 of them, so it takes you several days. Like, there's a lot of baked in, like they've really tried to make it where you have to work for it a little harder, which is fine, but definitely a little more intimidating. Aw, how are you doing? I've missed you too. It's finally good to be back. It's been a minute. It's been over a year, and I think I'm finally at a place in my life where I can pick this back up at least once a week. But I couldn't resist. Alice is coming to the valley. Alice is coming, my favorite character. Hopefully we'll get the Cheshire Cat as a companion. Sorry if I'm looking off to the side, that's because that's where my chat is, so I can see it. But I'm very excited. It's a dream come true. I've been begging for Alice for what feels like ever. And as you can see, I've already got my Alice dress on. I didn't want to change my entire hair color, so I switched my hairstyle to one of the ones where when you have the secondary color, it shows secondary color towards the front. And I figured that's enough of an homage. I didn't want to quite ditch my signature red. How have you been? It's been, gosh, forever. Oh, and I'm intentionally leaving these unpicked up because sometimes in the star paths now, they have a thing where you need to collect or open 10 new memories, and they don't have to be freshly dropped for those to count. They just have to be opened. So I've been leaving them as I generate them, so that way I don't have to farm as hard during the star path duties. Same with the, if you haven't already started, make sure you start leaving your night thorns out. Don't clean them up. Don't clean up your inkies. Don't clean up any of those from if you have the expansions, because those count towards that count for removing night thorns. So leave them in place. You get 10 new ones every day. Ooh. Well, I hope you heal quickly. I had a friend yesterday who had a carpal tunnel surgery, so I'm good vibes and healing vibes out there for everyone. I've been doing pretty good. Things are weird in the state of Florida, but that's not unusual. If it's not one thing, it's another. Yes, yes. Oh, and if you haven't already started the extravaganza, I've got some spare purple eggs, and we can do. I can open up my valley, and you can come and grab some purple eggs, so that way you can make those crafts. Because the purple eggs that spawn in the realms are a pain in the butt to see, and you only get like 10 per hour. Like one will drop every 5 minutes, but it's a pain. It's a glorious pain. Actually, let me show you what that looks like. We bought a Steam Deck, so there's that as well. I'm very excited about that. So now I can play Switch in my hands. Well, like a Switch, but it was a decision I'd been teetering on for probably 2 or 3 years, maybe more, but we finally decided to pull the trigger so I could play my PC games in my hands. I really like the idea of a consolidated game library. That's very attractive to me. All right, so for the realms for these purple eggs, all right, they'll spawn in The Lion King, Moana, Toy Story, Beauty and the Beast, and Mulan. The purple eggs only spawn in those realms. They won't spawn necessarily in every realm. Sometimes you'll see 4 or 5 in the same one, but they are little lavender color eggs. Ooh, let's have a meal. Huzzah! But we celebrated 11 years with heart disease last month, and we made ourselves some Y2K emo pants, trip style pants. We were very excited. I can't wait to make more of them. They were glorious. I'm wearing a skirt that I had made that I had planned to wear during that time, but it wound up being too cold. Actually, let me show you that. That was a super cute skirt. So, oof, slide my chair out of the way. So it's a pleated skirt, and there are contrast panels of black and white, and it goes all the way around. But some of them are like hidden Mickeys, hidden villains, hidden newspaper prints. Like, they're all different, and I am madly in love with it. This would be my second contrast pleated skirt, and it was, oh, so this is what they'll look like. Sometimes they're super visible, sometimes they're more difficult to see. And it looks like we only had, oh, no, there's another one. See, they can get buried in there. Thank you! I was definitely proud of this one. It's like 38 panels. Yeah, some of them hide really easily. I've only been able to find one in Moana, only because there's so many flowers on the ground that it's almost too easy to miss them. All right, so let's move on to the next realm. Ooh, it kind of, oh no, what happened? It went a little wild. There we go. All right, so let's try this one next. Let's see if we can find any in the Moana realm. Oh, that one actually was nice and easy, but it was only easy from this angle because for whatever reason when you slid the camera around, it didn't slide into the flowers. But if you're walking right up on it, it would probably be a little harder to find. So as a reminder, that the egg event ends on the 22nd. You have 10 days. 10 days. really see any others. I think it was just the one. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and move back to the next realm. Just kind of wanted you to get a feel for where these would be at. That way you can make the best use of the time left. So, let me slide back. What is a bulged disc? Like a vertebrate in your back?
Excuse me, but I could use a human's help.
Okay, so let's do the next realm. Toy Story, they don't hide too hard. They're pretty easy to see in the Toy Story area. Because they bounce pretty well, at least. Like, they don't blend in super easy. And there's no grass for them to get partially obscured by. But you do have to make sure you check everywhere, because they can hide in this little corner and you may not see them at all. Every little nook and cranny. They really make you work for it. I've noticed that Mulan and Beauty and the Beast for realms tend to have the most. At least that's what I've personally observed. That may just be the way it... Oh wow, that sounds intense. I am so sorry. Healing vibes, healing vibes, healing vibes. I am sending the healing into the past? Into the future, because you're ahead of me. So I'm sending healing vibes into the future to Australia. We have our, because we love Halloween, we still have all of our Halloween mugs. We never switched from them. I almost used my Australia mug today. I should have. I will next time. Okay, so let's jump into the next realm. This one is the most annoying because if you remember the Beauty and the Beast realm, it is a bit of a maze if they happen to stick any of the eggs inside the garden area. But they tend to stick at least one or two in the rooms, so there hasn't been at least a ton in the garden area. Over here is a popular place. I've only ever seen up here a few times, but it does happen on occasion, not this time. And there's usually at least one either in here or in the little storage room behind it. Usually. But it looks like it's going to defy all expectations this time around. Because of course it is. Whenever anyone is watching... Oh, there's one. So far I have found 5 in the realms. Potentially there are as many... It's supposed to be as many as 10, but sometimes they just hide so well I just don't see them. So realistically, being able to find all 10... every hour and a half or so is unlikely. Alright, so now I'm going to walk through all of these. Nope. Oh, wait. Nope, that always tricks me. I wish that when they did these, when you're done with the plot, that those would stop shining, because it keeps messing me up every time. Alright, so it doesn't look like we had much in this realm. Not this time around. Find my way back to the main area. Oh, there's one. Now I gotta remember which way is the right... Oh, this is the right way. Alright, so now we're done with this realm. Now we've got Mulan to go. Oh, it's taking a little bit of its time. Ooh. I was too eager. Okay, and now Mulan. Alright, so this area can spawn anywhere in here, so you really have to check all the places. And there's plenty of grassy areas. Oh, I see one up here. Oh, they did two side by side. Huzzah! Alright. Sometimes they're outside the training area, like outside the little gate there. A popular spot I've noticed one almost every time is right up here. Oh, it looks like there are two. Three? Are there three? Holy flip! Did I... Oh, there were 11. Alright. So I did not already have one in my inventory. So I guess there can be as much as 11. I stand corrected. I don't think we'll find any others, because I feel like I've already hit, like, the limit, but we'll check. You have to make sure you kind of weave through everything, because they could be hiding anywhere. And, oh, let's... Snacky, snack, snack. And the only one I've seen back in this area is only ever on top of this hill. You should still check to be sure, but that's the only place inside, like, this little maze that I've ever seen an egg. Alright, so that does it for that. Taylor, have you played Dreamlight Valley since they added the floating islands? I haven't really done much with them other than punt houses I didn't like the look of into them. Alright, so I'm gonna empty out my pockets. And like I said, I'm intentionally leaving my night thorns for the star path. I have made my house the confectionery because I like sweets, and confectionery sounds like confectionery, and it feels like that would be like my dream house. A candy shop. The confectionery is a store that's on Main Street, USA in the Magic Kingdom. That's what it's referencing. Okay, so things, I'll make a kind of a little bit of a catalog of things I need to grind out. I need stone. I need Vitalis crystals. I can buy coal, so I don't have to necessarily mine for it, but I can mine for some of it. I don't think I really need to mine crystals, because there's only one crafting recipe that uses that, and it's the pergola, and I think I've already crafted 2 or 3. There's not much real use for it otherwise, so I think I'm good on this. I don't think I have to worry about it too much. But definitely stone and Vitalis crystals. I'd like to fill these slots up, so that's something I want to accomplish before Wednesday. Okay, that looks good. And I like to keep just one stack of everything. So I need... could use a few more sturgeon, a few more anglerfish, a few bream. Alright, so I've got a few fishing things to get. Maybe I'll go by Moana stall and see if I can get lucky there. What else do I have in my pockets? Alright, let's drop. This I like. I think the only thing I really need to get more of are the pebbles. Because I definitely know that once I open all of the different floating islands, I'm going to be building a lot of paths, and a lot of the digging items are really, really useful for that. Okay, and my food looks pretty good. I don't think I have to worry too much. I know I've got pumpkins to pick, so I'm going to grab myself a gardening buddy. So right now I've crafted one of every recipe that uses these purple eggs, so I have 31 in excess that I don't particularly need. So I am more than happy to give those away. For the crafting recipes, where is it? I was really bummed because sometime last year I missed an event almost entirely, and now I can't make the things. I haven't figured out how to get this actually in. I have all the materials, but for whatever reason it doesn't show up when... Oh, this was part of the marshmallow thing that I missed. I know what that one is. I missed the marshmallow event, and I missed an event regarding the popcorn buckets. Yeah. So hopefully they bring that event back so I can finish it, because I hate not having 100% of something. It really bothers me that I didn't make all of the popcorn buckets. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Ooh, these are easy ones. Harvest 3 coffee beans? Yes, please. All right, but let me finish this, I guess. Oh. I need to dump the yellow egg in there. And I keep these in a different one. So I definitely want to get more of these. And you get these by digging. The little X's everywhere. And what I like to do with these is make the purified ones so that way I can level out a character really fast, because the purified dream shards are, in terms of like a gift, they're worth the same as a favorite gift, because you can only give your character a favorite gift once. So it's a smart idea to keep a ton of these in reserve to make those purified crystals, but don't make them until the event starts, because sometimes making those purified crystals is a Dreamlight duty. So don't do that in advance. Just get all of the materials. All right, so I think we're good on that. The rest of this is extra stuff that I can sell, so I'm just gonna slide it up here. And I think let's go feed the monkeys, since I'm almost done with that duty for Eternity Isle. I have to make a decision on which floating island I'm going to buy next, because I think there's only 3 that I'm missing. It requires a lot of Dreamlight. Huh, that's weird. There we go. So when you open up your map and hit X, roll over to the floating islands, and you can see I've got Plaza Island, Sunlit Island, Frosted Island, Beach Island, which has, you know, they've marked which ones have water, and Forest Island. So I've got my choice of Forgotten Island, Meadow Island, or Glade Island. So I think I might go with the Forgotten Island first, principally because I need a place to stick all of my really cute... I want to build a giant freaking graveyard. That's what it really is. I want to build a giant graveyard, so let's do it. Go, baby, go! Alright, so let's take a look at what that looks like. I'm not going to do anything with it right now, but I just want to see what I'm given. Because a lot of the times they'll throw in a bunch of... Okay, so it's it without any of the... Let me zoom out this way. Okay, so they even give you some of the path. So I'm going to clear all of the path out, so that way when I am ready, I don't have a bunch of stuff impeding my template. But they give us a nice little blank slate, and there's no fishing holes or spawns that will ruin my look. That's part of why they did this, so that way you could build really large, beautiful areas with your decorations without it getting messed up by the daily things you need to clean up, or maneuvering around the water, or But there, oh, I didn't even see that there was an option to reset. That's cool. Oh, I missed one. I saw that they were starting to sell skins in the store for these. That's kind of cool. And for the stalls. I haven't bought any yet. Oh, I guess I did. I got the desert well. Oh, or maybe that was part of the star path. So I don't think I remember buying that. But that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to go back. And I'm going to go to Eternity Isle. And we're going to feed some monkeys. Because I've only got 3 more monkeys to feed until that duty is completely maxed out and I don't have to think about it anymore. So let's go ahead and get that done. We've almost killed our coffee, but we will have a Dr. Pepper cream soda to enjoy after that because I am a soda fiend. I love my soda. I find whenever I switch big areas for the expansions, this usually does take a little minute to reload the area. All right. So I'm gonna, oh, there's one right there. And if you didn't know, they like desserts, just like me. Although I hate it when they go up and down these stairs because it tends to reset it and you have to chase it a few times. Come on. Yeah, let's run around down here. Don't go up and down the stairs! Stop it! You're making life hard.
Kids grow up so quick.
I wish they would fix it to where they didn't want to jump between their different areas. You know what? I'm gonna come back to you, because you're being a pain in my tuchus. You suck. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Let's clear this out of my walkway. I have probably a pretty absurd amount of those. Yeah, 81 of that. And I think I might wind up making some more like farming things to stick at least one in every area. I have, because you can stick a max of 4 of those, of the farming things in every section. But it's not something I've really done. All right, let's switch back to this. You know what? I should probably... Oh, my favorite people to use for when I have this task active is Mulan and Vanellope, because they don't have any gifts that drop. Monkey! And you're not gonna run up and down the stairs and traumatize me. Huzzah! One little monkey bed. Oh, you're so cute. I wanna rub my face on you. Oh, only 2 more monkeys to go. Let's see. Collection. Critters. Alright, so... he's in the courtyard, so there's one there. He's the one that's playing Ding Dong Ditch with me. That's the one I just did. So, we're gonna go to the courtyard. And we're gonna look for the black and white one. Because this one is just playing games with my heart. It's monkeying around. Come on, don't go in that direction. Stop it. Or at least if you're gonna go down here, stay down here. Are you gonna stay? Nope. Good heavens. Yeah, it just glitched you out of existence. That's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna clear this one because it's in my walkway. I don't like my walkways impeded. That bothers me. Ooh. Just a tiny bit of cleanup. This is probably how I've gotten such an excessive earth, is just cleaning these up. And for whatever reason, whenever I'm calling for a recipe that uses spice but doesn't specify, right now it's always using either cumin or paprika. So I recommend keeping a stash of those if you have access to those, if you have the expansion. Yeah, you're probably not gonna go up and down the stairs. Be a good buddy. The monkey runs away from you 4 times before you can feed it. There we go. Would you like a banana split? Nom 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 nom. He eats about as fast as I do. Alright, one more monkey. I recently moved a bunch of houses into the beach, like the floating island beach. So I chucked Ariel, Eric, all of them over there. So I have giant holes in my valley from where I've moved big features. Oh, I think I put Moana and Maui over there too. You know what, we're gonna make this a little less cluttered. There we go. And I guess we don't really need this over there anymore. So what I'm gonna do is disconnect this piece so I can just remove all. Yeah, that's better. I've been wanting to do that for a while. There were so many like beachy themed houses and I was running out of real estate space, so I just dumped them all into the floating island. I did not move Ursula because I think I want to move Ursula ultimately into biscuits. I lost the word I was looking for. Into the one that looks like the bayou. This is it. It's the last monkey we have to feed, and then we've finished that. And now we'd only ever use it in case we needed to do it for a star path duty. Sorry, monkey, I will probably never feed you again because you are way too much work. So much work. So much drama. Feeding the critters is literally my least favorite thing to do. And now there are only 3 tasks, so I have to do 28 more hourglass cores, and they have like a 1 in 20 drop rate of something such. And then I don't know that I'll actually finish these today because these drop rates for these are really low, but we will go through and use my vacuum in all those areas. So, 2 agave, 3 agave. If I find those as I'm walking, I'm going to go ahead and grab them just so I don't have to spend any points to pick them up using the vacuum. Oh, actually, I don't think I have a vacuum in here. I moved it temporarily. So I have to do this little oasis area manually. Maybe I better make another vacuum. I will definitely do that. I don't know why I was counting them as I was going, because I could just check my inventory to see how much progress I made. Because I kind of want to see how many spawn at once. Right, there wouldn't be anything over here.
I can
to do. And the vacuum that I have down there doesn't work up here for whatever reason, even though they're the same area. It doesn't treat it the same way in the other expansion, like side areas don't count. Alright, so how many spawned at once? There were 10 agave and 9 paprika. So I probably won't bother pulling and doing that little vacuum trick for probably another hour and a half. How close? Alright, so maybe I could probably realistically finish agave today, but I don't think, because I think this would take 8 hours for enough paprika to have dropped to finish that. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I am gonna grab my buddy Mulan. Let's see, where is she at? Where is she sitting? Where is she hanging out at? She in a store? Oh, there she is. Alright, we'll just drop over there. My buddy, my girl, hi!
Hello.
Let's hang out. Alright, so the goal here, and it'll spawn 3 in every area, is to find these cores. And she'll drop when it does the percentages, the little coins. It drops half of whatever the initial drop was. Alright, so I got one of those. And she gave me one of those. Alright, it's not. Alright, so there's no more treasure in this spot. So now I'm gonna move on. Ooh, I should probably pick this up since I moved Moana's house. I'll need to move Hey Hey's house. So let's go ahead and pick that up. A little bit of cleanup as we go. Where I punted some houses out of the valley. Alright, now let's do this area. Oops, stay close. And this is how I've gotten my count for these really high, has been working on grinding out this achievement, because this takes a long time. Like, it took me an hour just to get 5 cores yesterday. Ooh. I don't need to harvest that, but it's good for my stash. Alright. Ooh, hey, one of these. But we're gonna do everything else first before we do that. Her second one does not count towards that, though. I'm just wanted that because just in case having a friend actually gives you better odds. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'll take all the help I can get. Just kind of cleaning up as I go. I used to have Merlin in here, and then I moved him. I am gonna... because it's under a tree, and whenever it's under a tree over there like that, when I try to do it, it would glitch out. So we're learning from our mistakes. Now, when you do these, Mulan's, or in this particular case, my buddy that specializes in this skill will not double what you find. But if I find a vacuum or a core in here, that does count towards my count. And I found one. There's usually at least one. All right, and now up here. Oop. Let's see how we're doing. I do hate sometimes with the trees how it impacts the camera view. Alright, so now let's go over to the courtyard. I'm gonna round robin my way through all of the areas.
I'm telling you, this is the good life.
Oh, I hate it when they spawn in these areas where you have to go way over. It's a pain in my tuchus. You know, while I'm thinking about it, maybe I'll make that vacuum right now. Ancient machine, basic vacuum, regular vacuum, we're gonna upgrade it. Oh, we had enough for the advanced vacuum. Nice. So that way when I go back up over to the oasis, I can drop one in there. I really hate the Monsters Inc. buildings. I will probably wind up sticking them probably in one of the floating islands to get rid of it. Because I truly just hate the way they look. I hate those ugly buildings. And I can't stick them in my parking lot because they're not a vehicle-based house. Alright, let's go ahead and do this real quick. I've actually maxed out on my bronze gears. I have 99 of them. There's a couple of these that I've maxed out. Alright, so today's specialty thing is going to be, at least for me, King Triton's pieces. That does change every day, like the piece that you can get to make the I think it's called the, no, it's not the special, it's the, it has a name, I forgot it already. Last, what did they call it? Time-bending parts, not gifts. The fragments. Only one type will spawn every day. Yesterday, for me, it was the loot head. Today, it is this one, which would make King Triton's throne. Is it in the palace walls? Looks like I'm gonna have to go inside my palace. Ooh. There we go. When you're building walls and gates, it's a good idea to leave one area that's, oh, it's probably the Gaston's area. So that way if you wind up doing one of those little bubble things and it spawns in an area you can't reach, so that way you can get out. Never box yourself all the way in. Alright, now let's go up to the oasis. Let's clean that up too. And let's plop ourselves a vacuum right here by our well. You know what? While we're right here, let's go ahead and change the well since I have a thing for that. So pretty. Okay. Alright, now let's go to appliance, advanced vacuum. We'll put you like right over there, so that way you're not in the way of everything else. There. Cool. Oh, wait, I didn't do this in here, because this is its own area. Huzzah! I love that when in multi-tiered areas, it at least... Oh, wait! So it won't do the bottom half? Maybe I should put it down here, not up there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put you down here instead. You know what? Maybe I'll move the store in my well too. Put it right next to my house. And then I've got my cooking and crafting right there too, also themed for the area. But I like to keep the stores close to the well, but I don't want it to mess with my ambiance, so maybe I will stick my shops. Can I stick them inside here? Nope, I can't. But I can put it right next door. Let me grab the other one. Where can I put you? You know what, let's put you over here. And we don't really need that crafting table there. Nor that. Alright, I'm happy with that change. No more treasure. Okay, so let's move on to the next area. Snackety snack. This is the area where I've dumped all of the Toy Story crap and the Pixar stuff because, quite frankly, I don't like those. I wish you could sell the extra furniture you don't want. Like, I only bought it because I didn't want to have it missing from my catalog. For a while I was buying everything that was in the premium shop just because I had a bunch of points. I'd done really well in the first several Dream Snap submissions, and I bought the copy of this game more than once. Like, I bought it on Xbox, I bought it when the Cozy Edition came out with a disc, because I wanted the Cheshire Cat sweater, because yes, I've always been insane for Alice in Wonderland. And then I bought it on PC, and then both the expansions I bought on PC. I considered buying the expansions on Xbox because you can access your tools, but you can't access the lands. So I can only access this extra content when I'm playing on Steam. I'll just double check to make sure nothing new has spawned. Nope. Excuse me. Alright, so let's go over here. Looks like you might be going down. Oh, hey. That's nice. I'm gonna move my phone charger around so that way it's more centered. There we go. That way when I'm looking down to see if we've got any chatters, I'm not impacting which direction my face is looking. Alright, so now we're gonna go up. I wish they would remove this blockage now that that part of the story is finished for me, so I could just walk over instead of having to go around. Like, that's lame. And this is the parking lot that I created in the desert for all of the crappy, like, car-shaped houses, vehicle houses. Although, that reminds me, I have some weirdo furniture, some futuristic crap that I got recently. I don't remember if it actually falls under Wally or if it's something else, but let's check. Transportation table. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this someplace. Transportation table, rusted bench. You know what? We'll put the rusted bench near the billboard. I wasn't technically planning to decorate a little bit, but you know, feels appropriate. Trash can next to a bench. Feels appropriate. Trash can when you come into a new area. Feels appropriate. Trash can next to a snack machine. Feels appropriate. I'll just dot a couple around. Okay. Right, maybe it's not, because I had something else too. So let's reset our filter. Maybe let's set it to... I feel like there's a description for... Yeah, there is. Where is the thing I'm thinking of? So I'm thinking of, I guess, a type of chair. So maybe I'll just go to chair. That's what it was, the dump trunk armchair. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was another thing. I don't know necessarily where I want to stick this, because it's truly hideous, but... you know what? Let's put you over here. Just so that way it doesn't show up when I'm rolling through my furniture. Like, a lot of the times I'll put furniture down for the sole purpose of having less to scroll through. But I do like that they have the option to filter things now. It definitely makes it a lot easier. A quality of life update I'd love to see is the ability to break down crafted items. You know, they joked about it on April Fools, and while the Stomper shoes are ridiculous, having a way to dismantle something you've made is nice. And also, it'd be great if you could sell your furniture or your crafted items. Like, make stuff to sell. Like, that's a staple in a lot of these crafting style cozy games. So it honestly surprises me that that's not a feature. As you can see, we've only picked up 2 in the entire time so far that we've been doing this. Oh, one of the areas I want to make in the Forest of Valor, in my extended forest, is to move out Mulan, because I have a bunch of gorgeous, like, Chinese, or rather Mulan-inspired stuff. Like, we've got this in her house, but I also have... in my house collection, not the villager's house, but the player's houses, I also have the Turning Red Temple that I'd love to be able to place down someplace. And this area is too small to put another house, so I definitely think I'd like to move that and let her have her own really pretty area like I did for Beauty and the Beast. Come on. Alright, so we have 27 to go. I don't know that we're gonna get through this today, but I'd like to at least get to 10. Like, to where, like an even number. I like to stop on even numbers when I can. It's weird, I know. I'm weird about numbers. Ooh. While I'm right here, let's go ahead and do these. You never know when you're gonna need them. I started building an Alice sort of like labyrinth in my Forest of Valor, but honestly it makes more sense to do that in Storybook Vale where Teapot Falls and everything is. But I wanted visitors, like if I had my valley open, I liked the idea of like visitors being able to come and walk through my wonderland. So I might wind up creating 2 separate Wonderland areas. One for visitors and like an over-the-top one for myself. Just like I might wind up moving Aladdin and Jasmine into the secondary Sunlit Plateau. Come on. Really? I have to move the tree to get to it? Look, that it can stay there. I don't want it that badly. Yay, there's another one. Okay, it's bothering me for a second. Just so I can grab this out of the way. Oh. I spawned up here. Yay! And I think that's everywhere. So now let's go back to the valley. I love soda. I haven't been this excited since Jack and Sally came to the valley. I loved the So Delightful expansion. I thought about streaming it, I really did, but I was very mentally struggling in December. And I am sorry that you guys missed out on all of the squeeze that would have came from me on that front when that came out. Because, I mean, an expansion about 1, a Halloween-related character, and 2, about sewing, like, that's just me in a nutshell. Like, define me silly. Come on. want to get close. I want to make reasonable, measurable progress. I want this achievement done with before Wednesday. I figure if I can do 10 a day today, tomorrow, and Monday, I can be done with this achievement and be happy. Well, I could be happy either way, but I liked the idea of having this cleaned up. I know it doesn't actually, like, contribute towards Alice, but I like completing segments before moving on to new things. Woohoo! So that gave us, all right, so 5 more. 5 more. I might take a break from this and move on to Starcraft duties for a little while, though. That took a while. Alright, give me just a moment, folks. I'll be right back. And move over. Alright, thank you for being patient. Alright, so we've got easy Starpath duties, and one of them we can do from right here. So let's go ahead and harvest those coffee beans. We'll also need to dump some stuff off at our house here pretty soon. Harvest 3 cherry. Harvest 3 raspberry. Oh yeah, you can give me all these easy harvest ones. Let's do it. Harvest 3 blueberries. Catch 3 fish, catch 3 seafood. Well, time bending parts is part of it, so that's not too bad. Look, we can work towards that one. Talk about being on the edge. All right, 3 fish and 3 seafood. Well, there's squid and other fish up here, so we could try this. And then if that doesn't work pretty quickly, we'll move on to the glade. Alright, so we got 1 seafood. do. Oh, it counted them all as fish? Wait, the one counted towards fish and seafood? That's new. Maybe a glitch? I don't care. We're happy for that. Yeah, nice. Okay. So we only need one more seafood.
Need anything from the market? Just come to me.
Oop, my inventory is full. Alright, let's go to the house. And empty our pocket. We do not need a second row of that. Okay. Well, I guess let's clear the clear this. And I think the rest of it I can sell, but I'll just double check what's in my inventory. Alright. So I don't need those. Because those stacks are full. And I can put that in there. Cherries. Finish out the stack. Finish out the stack for coffee. Ooh, I didn't need this. Okay. That looks good. I'll sell the rest. I really like the way this room looks, or I'd stuff my storage stuff in here. But if you didn't notice, I use a different color for certain types of things, and I have it set up to where there's on one wall it's all the stuff for the valley, the back wall is all the stuff for Storybook Vale, and the other side wall is for everything that is exclusive to Eternity Isle. It just makes it easy for me to locate things. Right. Let's go ahead and sell off some of this. Okay, egg. I was debating whether or not to sell that fish, because if I get asked to feed a fox, then I have to catch another one. And I think... no, it wasn't up there. Alright, so next, let's go ahead and mine the 4 rock points. Ooh, finding a time-bending core is one of our tasks. Huzzah! Well, let's go ahead and try. Really? You know, let's get that going.
Great to see you.
I think that was a time bending part. Nope, that wasn't considered a time bending part? That's lame. Alright, so let's go up to the Forest of Valor. And this is where I've started to sort of build a little bit of an area for Alice. I wanted, when her house comes, I think I'll stick her house directly to where my right is. Like I'll put her house inside here. So I was kind of like building out the framework for where I thought her house should be. But I don't know if I want her house to be like the walkway leading into that. So maybe I won't. Maybe I'll put it over there. Maybe I'll put it in this area and then add some more of my stuff there. So that way at least, like, the view out the front door is something that isn't frozen. Because that would not be wonderful for me. I don't like the cold. I really, truly hate the cold. I saw on the news this last week that my folks up in Michigan had an ice storm. Well, not directly my folks, they're further north up there in the state, but still, like the very fact that they could have an ice storm that literally shuts down the whole upper half of the state is absolutely wild. Oh, come on, I don't want to go behind my tree line. I was trying to hide stuff. Alright, there's the time bending part one. Oh, I meant to find more seafood. Whoops, I got sidetracked. Side quest! I do love me a good side quest. And they have been all points so far. Come on, I want a time bending core. Don't play with my heart. Rude. Alright, so let's do our mining parts while we're in this area. And then maybe we'll go and see if there's any blue fishing rings in the Frozen Heights, because that would give me crab, and I need more crab to finish out my stack. So got that one done. Any blue circles? No. But I'll go ahead and do it real quick anyway. It can't hurt. At least that way, it's already turned up in case something comes up later for a crab. Clear the white rings and let new ones spawn in their place. Ooh. Yes, that's the kind of thing I like to see. Alright, let's go down to the glade. Because then there's squid and lobster. Ooh, blue. You're usually squid when you're blue. Ready, steady, go! Yeah! Alright. 3 decorations to the Glade of Trust. The quickest thing to do that without thinking about it too hard is to literally just remove some of your walkway and then add it back. Sell 5 fruits. Do I have any fruit in my pockets? I do not. So let us go and collect some fruit. Okay, let's sell some fruit. Quick and easy.
Good to see you. Need anything?
Prepare 2 meals. We can do that real quick. Ooh, actually, while I'm right here, because I need to get vanilla for one of my other, for the storybook veil, so let that work towards it too. So vanilla is one of the spices that drops for like the Mythopia area, but the vanilla that you pick up here also counts towards that goal, which is nice. Because only 10 vanilla will spawn in all of the areas that make up Mythopia. Alright, my favorite is this. I have a whole fridge of this stuff. It's literally my favorite quick snack because it doesn't require a lot of effort. Alright. Win a game of Scramble Coin. Well, it's been a little minute since I played Scramble Coin. I don't think I want to play you. Oh, you play level 1.
Yes.
Nice. Ooh, these are the characters I always use. When they added new ones, I haven't really prioritized cleaning this up to get all of the newest ones. At one point, I was considered 100% finished with this, but they made it a lot harder to get through them all. Alright, oh, so before I select who I'm going to check to see, like, you can roll over their characters. So this character, because of where they put it, can only go on the white squares. So it would behoove me to try and choose things to limit their coin options. Because he can go 1 square in... Oh, he can do a 3, okay. I bet they have to start, okay. So I am going to do... this. Limit their options a little bit. Alright, now I'm gonna go and choose. Okay, nowhere I do Gaston is gonna give him anything. And I'm reasonably sure if they're smart, they'll do this. So But I'm still gonna go over here because that way I can go this way later if they don't happen to be smart and take that spot. Oh, and they didn't. Alright, next I'm gonna throw in her. Because she takes coins around her. Olaf is dead in the water. He can't get any points unless I move Gaston back this... Oh, no, because Gaston can pick both of these coins up, so it makes more sense for him to do that. And I will work towards moving him over here to position him, have my characters more spread out on the board. Over, it's matched, it's even. All right, so what I'm gonna do, let's see. They can't get to any of those, but they can get 2 coins from over here. Rapunzel can only get to this coin. Gaston can only get to that coin. So I'm gonna swap out. I need to prioritize this one. Because none of their characters can get to that one, so I don't have to worry about getting to this one. I need to get to this one to prevent Kristoff. So I am going to swap out Evie for Gaston, and I'm going to have her go there. And I'm going to have them... Oh, wait, actually, before I select a spot, which ones can they get? They can get these 2, so I'm going to have them go here. And all I can get is that 1 coin, and you know what? I'm going to have to be okay with that. Oof. Oh, I'm going to lose. I'm going to get... I'm still ahead for now. Ooh, Rapunzel, you are perfectly placed to pick up both of those. So I'm gonna swap you for you, because you will be able to pick up this one. You'll be able to pick up this one, and you will be able to pick up all of these. Yeah! Ooh, 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 ooh. Huzzah! I win! Ugh, God, I would have to play like everybody to get to that one. But there are 4, and you see you have to do a lot of them. Like, they used to be much closer together. And then down here, they're much further apart, so you have to really work at it. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll bother with it. Because the tokens are also furniture pieces. Okay. So we've got our 1 scramble coin. Still haven't found another time-bending core. Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's way over here. This is where I stuck the up house I bought. Because I needed something. I only bought the house so I'd have something to go with this. Because I didn't know what else to do with it. I should actually pick up a pickaxe buddy for this, but we'll go around. I mean, at minimum, I collect a little bit. Ooh, another memory. We're gonna leave it on the ground, though. Sometimes when you have a pickaxe buddy, the drop winds up giving you like 9 or 10 of them instead of just one. So it's a great way to like grind out those materials. I usually only hold on to one stack of every gem type unless it's one that can be used to make flooring or fencing. But leading up to a new star path, I tend to leave a bunch of extra, so that way if I have to sell a bunch or gift a bunch, I still don't mess with my reserves. So I have to remember that I have 2 memories to collect down here. I think I've got across all the areas maybe like 10 laying on the ground right now. I only just started leaving memories on the ground last night. Pick wild spring egg. Alright, so those are the blue eggs. I hate feeding the critters. I mean, in real life, I love feeding the critters, but in this game, I absolutely hate feeding the critters. So, wild spring egg. Oh, and I'll pick this up so that way I'm not littering. See if there's any spring eggs. Nope. Nope. I guess it's not considered littering if it's like organic waste, but still. Let's check to see any eggs. Okay, moving on. Ooh. Diggity dig. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that. I wanted the thing next to it. Oh, spring egg. Spring eggs. Just one more to go, and that one is finished. It kind of feels good to have moved everything off of this island for the most part. It was way too cluttered because the ocean brings a lot of stuff up. Serve a meal. You know what? I can feed a sea turtle. I just have to fish up some seaweed. At a minimum, even if it just gives me bass, I do need some bass for my stash too. I think I've already fed this turtle today, but we'll see. Yeah, I've already fed this turtle. Okay, so I need to feed a different turtle. Ooh. The question is there another turtle right now to feed? Okay, so the classic sea turtle is around somewhere. I just have to find them. You know, while I'm right here doing this. And you know what? While I'm right here, let's give this a go. Come on, core. Come on, core. God dang it. Wow, they're really jipping me on the cores.
Everything okay?
Come on. Alright. Let's look for the sea turtle. I didn't see it over there, but maybe it's over here? Oh, there's a chest. And a couple of digging spots. Come on, night charts. Yeah. Alright, let's find this sea turtle. Oh, I think I see it. Hey, buddy. You want some breakfast? Howdy, how are you? Are you having a spectacular day? Seaweed. We are prepping for Alice in the Valley, so I am working on doing a bunch of... It's going pretty good. We have finished... we got one more of the floating islands, so I'm trying to grind out to get the last two, so this area is finished. So that way I can start mass purging characters from the valley, so I have more room for Alice. And the other thing we were doing is kind of working towards getting these last three things done. And in between all of that, I want to decorate the Forest of Valor for Alice's arrival. And then maybe a secondary area in Storybook Vale where we have the giant Teapot Falls, which is beyond gorgeous. I love that expansion. I am so excited for Alice. I mean, they haven't explicitly said that it's going to be next Wednesday, but the current star path ends in 4 days, and a lot of the times it feels like, oh, 3 days now. Why does it say 3 days? It did say 4 earlier, or maybe I'm thinking about yesterday. I'm sorry. Brain went off the train. But I am so excited. There are just not enough words. I love Alice. I'm beyond hopeful in it being super amazing. Alright, gained 500 star coins. That one should be nice and easy. I've got some junk in my pockets to get rid of.
Hey there!
Are you a big Dreamlight Valley player, or do you play something else? Let's sell you. Well, you know what? We don't need this anymore either. Let's just get rid of it. Alright, so there's that one. Nice! I do a lot of different games, but this is the one I'm definitely the most invested in. I have technically bought it 4 times. Nice! No worries. Sometimes everyone gets sticky caps. I've played since day one, and I love the little Choco Critter. I bought it on Xbox, even though I had it for Game Pass. I bought it on Steam. I've bought all the expansions. When they came out with the disc version for the Cozy, to get the Cheshire Cat sweater, I bought it again, and I'm thinking about buying the expansions on Xbox as well, because it will give you the Moonstone coins, and that way I'm all stocked up for next week, because I'm sure that next week's premium items in the shop are going to be probably Alice related. I bought the costume obviously this week, and I'm very excited to see what new exciting things we're going to get next week, and I want to be ready. It's going to be so awesome. Was there anything in the premium shop that you were super excited for this week? I did buy the Spring Bunny bundle, so that way I could work on the Star, the Dream Snap submission. I haven't started it yet, but I figure once I kind of build my garden labyrinth, I am in love. I am in love. I thought about dumping some money in so I could buy this, because I've seen it a few times. It's kind of cute, but it's not calling me home right now. But we'll wait and see what happens next week, because if not, like anything else, it'll circle back around again. For the most part, most things will circle back around at some point. I have no active quests because I complete. Yes, I feel like it was easier to get high moonstones in the beginning. Like my very first, I don't know, 1 to 7, I ranked really high and I got almost 6,000 moonstones each time. But now it's definitely a lot harder, and I feel like they're putting a lot of emphasis on the voting aspect of it, going for all of these cluttered Dream Snap submissions, and they're pretty. I mean, they're not, it's not that they're not pretty, but it's, I don't know. We have feelings about the matter, and that's okay. It's a nice way to pick up a few extra stones, so I'll give it that. It's a nice way to keep you incentivized to keep playing, especially since you'll be able to use it towards the premium shop. Ooh, that reminds me, I will have to buy moonstones, because if a new star path starts up, I need to be able to start automatically with having I lost the word. Let me put it down here. I forgot what it was. This, yeah. So that way I start off with being able to access all 6 duties at the same time. So I will probably have to hold back some stuff for that. I think my highest rank was like 52. And it was for a Halloween one, because I spent like, I don't know, 7-8 hours building this huge Halloween area. But I really, really like Halloween. I haven't really focused on decorating a lot recently. It's definitely taken a backseat.
Hello.
All right, let's do this. But 21 is amazing. Bravo. I'm pretty disciplined, except for when sweets are involved. I am a sugar fiend. Okay. Nice. Very cool. Alright, and I learned with this one, I can just swap what's on my bracelet, and it'll still count as having changed my outfit, because I don't really want to change my whole outfit. Okay, plant 5 vegetables, we can do that. In fact, temporarily. I can't remember, are you a gardening buddy?
Of course.
No, you're a time buddy.
Morning, everyone.
I gotta find a gardening buddy, because I need to pick my pumpkins and plant some more. I want to have 5 mil when by the time it's to roll around. I want to say maybe you're.
That was quick.
Yeah. All right, so I'll do that. pick you up. All right. This is sort of like my, I put all of my renewable resources in one area, along with all of the shops. All right, I'm gonna be right back for a second. Give me like 2 minutes and I'll be back. Gotta check on my pooch. Hate that when you use the vacuum bits for this, that if you've got oh, that's just rude. I found that most of the ones that I've done outside always do better than the ones I've done inside, with the exception of one. I think there was one where you had to do like a villain's bedroom or something such. And I had a really, really good one for that. Actually, let me go show you that room. I had set up sort of like, I have a couple of areas that I was really proud of in one of my spare houses. Thank you for the follow. I was really proud of this room. I don't remember what it was for, but I saved my outfits and I was like, I am queen of the darkness. I haven't finished doing everything in this area, but I love this living room. And I did a lot of prep work for when Belle came to the valley. Actually, let me see if I can find that house. Oh, come on. Why is it taking so long to load? I want to say I stuffed the house that used to be in the Belle area over here, because it had that sort of provincial look to it. Okay, so it's not just me. Going to the different expansions has always done that for me, but I'm finding that when I go into my spare houses, it's been doing that to me too. So I did each room a different library, and this one was like my favorite. I use this for a witch's room all the time. And I'll be like, I'm teaching a class. I'd be like, this is how you mix these ingredients. Like, I was really proud of this area. And then I think this was like the clean and pretty library, sort of Cinderella-esque themed. I don't remember what was in here. Oh, okay, sort of a ship galley kind of library. Aw, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? But yeah, I did a lot of prep work leading up to Belle, which is sort of fun because I'm not really Oh, well, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm sorry you're tired, though. I was just giving a little bit of a tour of some of the areas in my valley that I was particularly proud of. The area where Alice is gonna go is over here. And yes, I am intentionally leaving my night thorns and memories that I find dropped on the ground in preparation for the next star path. So this is where Alice is gonna go. I'm gonna give her the entire Forest of Valor. And I was initially thinking of putting her house inside here, but I don't really want her front door view to be that. Like, that's uninspiring. It just makes it easier so that we don't have to worry about, you know, doing a whole bunch of stuff to try and do work you've already done. It's good prep work. Something else I like to do the day before the update is go around with my pickaxe and pick all of them up to a point where a gem would show. So that way afterwards I can go back to it with the pickaxe potion and get double out of it. But I already know exactly, that way there's less like swings wasted on the potion. But yeah, this is gonna be Alice's area. We have a little more work to do over here, but I wanted to do a little bit of prep work for cleanup. Let's see, where were we at? I got distracted, I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, let's do the plant 5 vegetables. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was in the crops. I was doing crops. I forgot why I had Sally following me. I'm a mess. I'm sorry. One of the things I dislike is that you can't do this and still get Sally's double. Like, if you had her as a gardening friend. Like, that is unfair. That you still have to, in order to get the double pumpkins, manually do them. Like, that's frustrating. Oh, missed one. Blast. That's okay. There's still plenty. I don't cook my pumpkins, I just harvest them to sell them because it's not really worth the level of effort for me. I did do a couple, like 100 pumpkin puffs yesterday, but even with the auto cookers, it's a pain in the butt. It's not worth the payoff for me. It just takes too much time. And while I technically don't need the amount of money I have, I don't want to have to think about it when I'm decorating, whether or not I have enough to do something. Especially since sometimes it means I'm buying 20 of an item that costs 20,000 coins. And I'm also doing this to work towards grinding out memories and having memories ready to go. Because I find that harvesting is a really great one for that. Pickaxes too, but this is a lot cleaner and it keeps them centralized. When the characters bend down repeatedly to do that, it makes me think of, what's that cartoon with the girl, Bob's Burger? The weird dance that she does. Mind you, I've never actually really seen this show, but I've seen the meme. Ooh. Glowy pumpkin! One of my, a lot of the times when I'm getting a new character, I almost always start them off with gardening as their skill set because it's easy to level up quickly. Just harvest wheat over and over and over again. because by the time you're done planting, it's ready to pick back up again. I usually have most of my characters leveled out to level 10 within 2 hours of unlocking them or having access to them, because I always have all the... I never have a character unfinished as a new character is coming out. Alright, so we did that. Let's go ahead and plant now. Oh, and sell. Let's go ahead and dump our pumpkins. So... I don't really need any of that. Huzzah! Ooh, and I'm almost at the 5 million that I wanted. Woot woot! Alright, so now let's buy... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. I feel like I also have to pick up more for it to actually fill out all those. I want to say it's 41 that I need to finish filling out the 4 slots. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice the storybook has been buggy for you. I have a different issue with that one. I was so mad when it first launched that first week where all the flowers kept spawning under the bridge. It took me a week to be able to finish one of those quests. Ooh, get my vanilla. Then we should check to see if we've got 10 agave and whatnot, so that way I can work towards that achievement as well. Go ahead and just get it done. Plants. Woohoo! So there you go. And you can have, it only lets you place 4 of these in every area. I know you're meant to put them in the giant square, but the way I have my harvesting, my farm laid out, it just worked out better to do it like this. Alright, so... Oh, take a picture, that's an easy one. Picture time! Okay. Decorations to Frosted Heights. So... you can do decorating in an area that you're not standing in just by moving the map over. And also, for a quick way, you don't have to necessarily drag 3 new items for it to do that. What I like to do when I'm trying to accomplish this quickly is literally just remove several bits of my flooring and then go back and add it back in again. Quick and easy. 4 rock spots in a peaceful meadow. Alright, let's go and get it done. Actually, let's go over here for a minute. I need to check for the agave and paprika, since those are my remaining things, along with 25 cores to max out that silly achievement. Oh, creative. I saw that Potion Permit was on sale. There was a Steam sale for that this week. I remember you were telling me about it, so probably we'll pick that one up too. Along with Hello Kitty, the Hello Kitty Island adventure, Hello Kitty Island. I think I've got all the right words in all the right order, but it's all the right words even if they're not in the right order, if that makes sense. Ooh. Oh, I see. I put I put it in backwards. Rotate it. There we go. Okay. So let's check to see if we've got any agave and paprika. I remembered that you had said it was a good game. So when I saw it was on sale, I was like, ooh, that's fun. I'm excited for that. All right, let's see. We got anything up here? Nope, nothing up here. Oop, got some paprika. We got a lot of it. I'll probably won't start it right away. Oh, I'm gonna leave it. Yay, we spawned a memory to use for the next star pad. Excited! I'll probably pick of the new games that I have access to. I'll probably wind up playing them after I'm finished playing through the Alice update next week. Ooh, my music changed. Oh, I see. But the lo-fi thing I was using finally timed out. There we go. I have a browser playing a little bit of lo-fi in the background, so it's not quite so dead for sound. I have some viewership in Australia, and they really enjoy kind of falling asleep to my voice. So, apart from Odu occasionally gets sporadically excited, and it probably startles them awake if they were still listening when they fell asleep, but... So we usually aim for chill vibes. This is meant to be relaxing, soothing a little bit. This is my parking lot house. This is where I stuck all of the houses that looked like vehicles that I thought were too ugly to go in my main valley area. So I turned it into a parking lot, including all of the crappy billboards. Alright, so I think I picked up all of the agave and paprika that there was. I didn't see too much of it. I bet it's gonna be a super cute game. Alright, so there's nothing over here. Alright, so we're done with that. How close are we now? This is one of the things. So I still have 26 agave to go. Whew, this paprika thing is killing me. But the cores are what's really like dragging this down for me. Alright, so let's go back. I forgot what the next thing I was going to work on was, but let's go over here. Yes, 100%. I sent it to the Nether Realm. That's what I was calling it. I booted it out of the valley. That's part of the reason one of my priorities is to unlock all of the rest of the 2 remaining floating islands. Just that way I can punt all the things I don't like into those little offshoot areas. So I don't have to see them unless I willingly go over there. But the floating islands don't spawn mining points or drop items or anything like that, so you only literally go there to decorate. It works out nicely when you're building like a dream snap or something, but because you don't get all of the spawns like these vegetables or rather not the vegetables, the spices, excuse me, or the tree branches don't dirty up your area. So it's great for photos, but I've been slowly working towards like emptying out my valley and moving things around. The only areas that are sort of in their permanent placement is my plaza, which is sort of my little version of Disney. Like I have my teacups. Oh, except for they're not moving. Let's fix that. And our Ferris wheel, although we don't have that at Walt Disney World, Florida. WDW Resorts. That's at Disneyland. We have our little snack area, our Toontown firehouse with the cute little truck. We have our Cinderella castle. Lots of pretty outdoor spaces, the Dumbo ride, all of our primary, like Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, and Donald and Goofy are all in this area. Like our Fab Five is together because I couldn't bear to separate them. So this area is about as permanent as the way it's gonna be. Same with my glade area. I'm pretty kind of set with how I have that. There's a few things I want to change around now that I've moved Tiana over there too. And I bought the LaBouffe mansion house and whatnot, and I designed this area for Belle. So I've got all sorts of like date areas for Belle and Beast, areas to enjoy. I thought this was, you know, a nice little quiet area for the Beast. And then their actual house went here, and then I bought the provincial library set bundle when it came out. I don't think I've done any decorating in there, so right now it's just a free floating house. And then I moved Gaston's house from Eternity Isle over here because I like to leave characters sort of joined together. I haven't done anything with this yet. I literally just plopped it down and I was like, you're gonna go here. And I think I'm gonna stick Ursula's house in here. Because it's cool. I like her giant creepy rock structure, but I don't want it on my ocean either. Alright, lost track. Alright, so 4 rock spots in the peaceful meadow. We can do that. And as a recap for things we've accomplished so far today, we did unlock 1 island. We did finish feeding the monkeys. We're a third of the way towards being able to buy another island. So we've done pretty good for, I think I've been streaming 2 hours-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. I feel like I started sometime around 8:40, 8:45-ish. Oh, you know what? There's a thing for feeding the rabbits. Oh, I don't have any carrots on me. Alright, let me go buy a carrot. I'll pass these 2 mining points on the way to the store. Yes! This is a fun game. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Go pet a pooch. Give him all the snuggle loves. It was good to hear you. Let's see. Oh, if you do decide to get this, we can play together and I can give you resources. Alright, now where was the bunny? Bunny was over here. Yes! Bunny! Oh, really? You went over here? Little sneaky devil. Alright, so we've done that duty and that duty. Harvest 3 bananas. Ooh. 3 fish on Dazzle Beach. That's an easy... Oh, let's get this off of our walkway. We don't... Oh, no, bunny. I already fed you. Whee! You know, I haven't actually... I didn't want to put wings on, but maybe I should change my glider. I feel like Alice belongs in a book glider. I feel like that's appropriate. So now when she glides, she'll glide on a book. The book glider was part of the expansion for Storybook Vale. For those that haven't bought it yet, it is gorgeous. Absolutely breathtaking. It's a little buggy in some places. They definitely had to do a couple of patch updates to it, but it's been pretty nice. Ooh, another memory for the farm. Okay, prepare a 2-star meal or better. Oh, do I know? Oh, I don't have I don't have a camp stove out here. Well, let's fix that. Furniture, appliance, campfire. Okay. That's perfect. Sell 3 vegetables. Ah, really? I literally just unloaded all of them. Well, I can go and pick some mushrooms real quick, because mushrooms count as vegetables.
Stay in the sun.
And we'll do it. Oh, I don't have. Oh, yeah, there they are. My brain just didn't process seeing them. There they are. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell vegetables. Okay. Harvest 3 bananas. The nice thing about having all of my harvestables in one area is if I set a character to be a forager, I can level them out pretty nicely from there. And I've done that in each of the expansions too, sticking all the harvestables in one section. Okay, it was banana. Wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, remove 4 night thorns. Man, I didn't really want to do that. I might ignore that one and move on to something else. Alright, feed a raven. They like 5-star meals, so let's throw together a 5-star meal. I fed 1 raven already today, so hopefully there's another one in there. I love that they made it where you can do a filter. 100% my favorite thing that they added in here, because it was so hard to scroll Rolodex through all the food, and I love that you can see which of the character, like, for favorite items or things that are in the dining. You don't have to try and remember 4 or 5 different foods and then have to go back and forth. Like, you can cook them all at once from the menu without having to go back and forth and trying to remember which items that people wanted. Alright, let's see if I fed you already, because I think I fed the white one earlier, but we'll see. There's a great little way to tell. So down in the corner, you'll see where it has an X. If it's got a check mark, it means I've already fed that animal. Okay, bring 2 gifts. All right, so I can give Sally any 2 gifts. They don't have to be a favorite because they didn't specify favorite. Oop, I didn't mean to talk to her, but that's okay. I love sewing, like legitimately love sewing. Aw, thank you, Sally.
Welcome back.
I have something to give you. I am gonna give you this, since I didn't need it. And we'll give her... it doesn't matter, since it doesn't have to be a favorite. It's fine, I can give her junk. It's okay, I'm sorry. Use it to bake some goodies for Jack. Okay. Find 1 time bending gift. Oh, I do have to give someone a favorite gift. What are your favorite gifts? Do you have a food that's a favorite gift right now? Magma, Star Lily, and Evergem? Nope, not things I can just grab real easy. Okay. So you will not get a favorite gift, but what I will do is show everyone else the cool feature that I was talking about earlier. If you scroll down here, you can see which gifts... Aww. Thank you, hun. So you see here that you can see all of the different favorites that are involve cooking an item, and you can see who they belong to. So if you, for whatever reason, haven't maximized out your friendship levels with a character, you can see from right here, without having to go through the menu or go talk to them, what things they would most like. So I'm going to focus on characters I know that are in my valley right now that I don't feel like I have to worry about, like the ingredients aren't precious or hard to come by. So I don't want to use these because rock salt is a little hard to come by. This is from the Storybook Vale section. Scar is not in this area. I have him in Eternity Isle, same with her. This is a precious ingredient. He's not in this land. I can do this one, because this ingredient is not precious, and Merlin is in the plaza. Well, rather, in the valley, excuse me. So let's find where Merlin is currently hanging out. Right, he's right here. So I'm going to click on that and then jump over there. And by selecting him, it shows me the path directly to where he is. And I have him in his summer look, the Bermuda shorts, because he likes to spend his vacations in the Bermuda Triangle. For those who haven't seen The Sword in the Stone, it's a gorgeous animated film from the 1970s, and it is a must-watch. It's one of the few Disney animated movies that doesn't feature a princess that I still absolutely adore.
Yes.
I did a gender-bent Merlin for costume for my first Ren Fair that I had ever done. It was very exciting. Okay. Oh, win a scramble coin against Timon. Timon's not in this part of the valley. All right, so I'll serve a meal in the restaurant. I'll do that next. Whee! And I could do either this one or Tiana's. So I could just look at this and say carrot cake. She's the only one here. That wouldn't be difficult to remember. But if there were multiple people, you could go over here to the fork and it would show you all the recipes that you need to bake for folks that are currently sitting in the restaurant if you were working towards an achievement of some kind for that. Oh, so I need to buy eggs. So while I'm right here, I'm gonna, oh, and I know I need cheese too, so let's buy a stack of cheese. It'll let you go up to 99, but as you can see, the ingredients are a little pricey. And while I'm not hurting for money, I don't want to have to store all of it. So I know I need like 40 of this. And I think I'm low on butter too. I'll get 10 just in case. And I think I'm low on slush ice, so I think we'll get 20. I made a lot of ice cream for the monkeys. Banana ice cream was popular. Order up.
Oh, that was fun.
Alright, so we got that one out of the way. We're about almost halfway there. Alright, so mine 2 minerals. Okay, let's go find some minerals. You know what? Maybe we should do the Vitalis mines, even though I could do something else, it may be closer, but since we sort of want those shards in preparation for the for the new star path, let's go ahead and do that. And let's, oh, a moonstone chest. Yeah, it was hiding. That's sneaky. I can't even get to it. All right, hold on. Oh, please. Excavating. There. Woohoo. That one was hidden. There. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So let's find a mining buddy. I want to say Stitch is a mining buddy. Stitch, come back! My buddy, my pal. Let's hang out. Alright, so let's go ahead and go in here. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Let's see. And I do have 2 memories just hanging out down here. Oh, he gave me 4 extra. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's like 4, sometimes it's as much as 10 that they'll drop extra. So it makes it really, really useful when you're trying to... Ooh, there's another memory! When you're trying to stock up on these little shards that are used to make those quick potions. Which is great if you have to, if you want to not wait for a crop to grow, if you need a gold circle to spawn for fishing, if you need to get a bunch of clay, very useful stuff. I don't prep them in advance because sometimes it'll ask you to create those as a star path duty. So I just make sure I have a ton of raw materials ready to go. You never know what you're gonna need. But with Alice being in the valley, I think it would be really wise to have a healthy stock of flowers. Just because, I mean, there's the song All in the Golden Afternoon, all the talking flowers. I hope I get talking flowers as a decoration, like a prize in the Star Path. I hope the Star Path meets my very, very wild expectations. Some of the clues were like Mad Hatter's Tea Party, so I'm kind of hoping to get like the table and chairs from the Mad Hatter's Tea Party so I could put that in my little hedge maze. I think that'd be really cute. We already have the caterpillar, or if you've seen the live action, Absalom. You were able to buy him from a premium item that I think was sometime last year, and that was how I got the hedge maze pieces, was in that little bundle of items. And I think when I do my dream snap this week, with it being like Easter related, I'll probably nestle some of those Easter items inside my Alice area for a short term for the photo. And normally I would take update day off from work, but I will not be able to do that this time. So when I stream the update, it'll be like as soon as I get home from work, I'll have shoveled some food in my mouth and begin streaming. Like, that's the goal, the hope, the dream. Because I don't want anything getting between me and my Alice. What I might do when I take my lunch that day is I'm debating whether or not I want to do a short, like 40-minute stream just for some like initial impressions, because I want to make sure all of my updates run smoothly. Okay, sell 2 meals, easy enough. I keep a stash on hand. Now, very important, if you keep stashes like I do, make sure you go over so that way you don't accidentally sell your entire stash. Oh. Okay, catch 3 fish. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let's work towards this a little bit. Actually, I need to not have Stitch following me, because otherwise I'll wind up with a bunch of extra stuff. So I'm gonna part ways with Stitch. Okay. What was it? It was fish, valor. But while I'm right here, let's go ahead and check. Come on. Ugh. making me work for these cores. Oh, let's fish. Let's do with the fishing thing, and then we'll come back to that last one. 3 fish. Nice. I needed one to finish my stack, so that worked out perfectly. Harvest 3 cocoa beans. Alright, so back to the plateau. Cocoa's at the end of my... So here. Okay. Prepare a meal. Wheat porridge with fruit. So I think that's a Mulan thing. Maybe? We'll find it. Wheat porridge with fruit. So, what I'm gonna do is go to RV filter, and I'm gonna type in wheat. Oh, I just pulled up every recipe with wheat. Well, that's not too bad. It still makes it easy. Ooh, I forgot about the Wonderland cookies. I could put some of those on a table in my area. I bet they're pretty. Okay, well, we'll make the thing we need to make, but then we're making that. Oh, my inventory is full. Let's drop you for now. Okay, so let's go. I forgot because we bought all those ingredients. So let's go dump some things off to our house. So I still want to get quite a lot more of those. So we still have a ways to go. Sort. Okay. And I put everything in the rainbow that's green and later in this bin, so it makes it easy to find. I don't need those for the valley. These are for valley ingredients. There we go. I was close on the cheese. I knew I needed cheese. Alright, so let's put you away. Oh, we still need like 23 more, or 13 more slushy. I'll worry about that later. Okay, fish. Did our fish count. Let's drop off some of our stuff over here. Oop, we have some extra. Oh, so I've maxed out a stack of the ancient plate and the ancient gear. So what I do with those, because I don't sell them because they're not worth very much, is I go ahead and I dismantle them. Oh, I guess I have a whole stack of the fire extinguisher too. Oh, and that. Okay. There we go. All nice and sorted. Alright, let's go ahead and dismantle the rest. And it tells you how much in the corner is left over. So that way, if you need to make things, like, sometimes you'll get a lot of one thing and not enough of another, and you can use that to redistribute it around. Alright, so let's put the rest of this away. And the rest of it I can sell. I hope we get the Queen of Hearts castle as a premium house at some point, because that would just make my day. Right. I don't want to feed a crocodile. Those are really boring. I don't want to do the sunburn. Dang it. It really is just finding time. Okay. Alright. We're committed. We got this. Come on. Don't want more points. I want stuffies. They're really making me work for it. Way too hard. The spawn rate for this stuff is impossible. And on some level I get it, because you need these for the ancient machines. Alright, so I got a time-bending gift, so that one's on. Oh, cool. Decoration of Sunlit Plateau, that's easy. Furniture. Slide on over. Alright. Pathway. Add it back. Okay, pick 3 mushrooms. Cool. Lay the trust. You can also do using the water on the poisonous mushrooms to get, and that also counts towards that. Which we may have to do since I only have the one, because I picked too many, more than I needed last time. So let's see if we can find some mushroom. Oh, there's a mushroom. Alright, oh, and there's another one over there. Perfect. Okay. Find 3 glimmer. That's an easy one. Map. Realm. Ratatouille and Wally are great for this, especially if you have your Eternity Isle time tool already maxed out. It used to be it would only spawn 1 in here, now it spawns more than that. And if you have it all the way maxed out, it could spawn 2 at a time. So I could, in theory, complete this in just one little pass right here. I'll do the 3rd one since I'm already here. Boop. Okay. Alright, back to the valley. Okay, catch 3 rainbow trout. I want to say that's in the peaceful meadow. Let's just double check. Rainbow trout. Yep, peaceful meadow. Oh, so I guess it's also in the Forest of Valor. We'll go to the peaceful meadow for this. Switch to fishing. I'm intentionally not picking up the eggs in case it winds up being a duty to do. Because the spawn rates are kind of low. I think there's one. Oh, this is going to give me catfish because it's cold. Oh, and there's another egg, so there's 2 in this area. This is probably going to give me bream. Hello, my hun. How are you doing? How was your sleeps? I needed some of those for my stash too, so that worked out well. I love the Dapper Donald. Dapper Day is actually coming up soon, and I'm kind of excited about it. A lot of my friends are dressing up as different Alice in Wonderland characters, so I'm really excited about that. The one guy in our group who's married to my soul twin is dressing up as like a kilted Alice. I'm doing the King of Hearts because the Queen of Hearts was already called dibs on. So I asked my friend and I was like, will you be my queen? She's super adorable. And my soul twin already hijacked the Cheshire Cat. Like, I wasn't in the room for this discussion, so that's fair. So I had to deal with the characters that were left. But there are a lot of characters in Alice in Wonderland. Alright, so one more rainbow trout, and then that'll be finished. Oop, we got another fishing ring. Ooh, I missed. Alright. Alright, squirrel. I fed one squirrel already, but I'll go grab it, pick an apple, because I don't really want to go buy a peanut to go do that. Peanuts are their favorite, but they'll eat an apple if you have to just feed them. But if you're working on the thing for feeding them their favorite thing, you'll have to buy peanuts from Ratatouille. Alright, did I already feed you, swirly butt? No, I have not fed you. Here you go. Here's an apple. It's the size of your whole body. Enjoy. And because it wasn't their favorite, I got a spice instead of the shard. But that's okay. It doesn't matter as long as they would eat it. Ooh, Infectionary is playing PC Simulator? Okay. I'm intrigued. Okay, prepare a 5-star meal. You got it. I could have gone inside of the kitchen to do that, but I am supremely lazy. So I'm gonna go back here. Because I don't want it to load and reload out for a building. Oh, if I need to pick mushrooms again, there's some mushrooms over here too. Oh, right, so let's filter. We want a 5-star. And this is sort of my go-to. Harvest spring vegetable. Okay, so I need to make 3 vegetable eggs and plant them. Okay. Make. Oh, and it's raining, so if I plant them, I can't use the Insta on it. So I will have to wait it out, but I do have a spot directly in front of my house where I had some planted before. I don't remember how long they take to grow, but it wasn't quick. But that'll be for, I guess, later. Okay, so we did that. I don't want to feed a crocodile. I don't want to do it. We need a time-bending core. Gears I don't need. I don't think Tiana has a gift to use. I could ask her to be my buddy. Tiana, you want to hang out?
That's peachy.
Tiana, Tiana. Not that I necessarily need the duplicates, but I'm hopeful that it changes the likelihood of getting a better item by having a buddy. I'm hopeful anyway. Don't kill my hope. That and there's a few items that I always use a lot of when I'm making vacuums. The magnets and the belts I go through a lot of, so it's definitely helpful to have duplicates of those. Alright, let's continue our search for a core. Oh, there's another egg. Yay, we got a core! Finally! 3 decorations to the plaza. Alright, so let's just move. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Slide you back. Oop, 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 oop. I didn't put it back. I didn't put it back. No, I don't like my messed up walkway. Must fix. Must fix. There we go. Mine 4 rocks in the Forgotten Lands. It never hurts to have spare materials laying around. There we go. This would make 4. I'm not worried about picking it up with using the thingy. Oh, well, I'm right here. May as well just finish it out. Sell 2 fish. Do I have any fish in my inventory? I do! I even have fish I don't need. Huzzah!
Howdy!
Okay, sell 1 mineral. Oh, hey, I've definitely got some extra of those.
How's it going?
We'll sell that one. Catch 3 in the peaceful meadow. And I know I need more dreams still, so
My best friend around.
that works for me. Oh, their memory. Cool. Some of these are spawning in some hard to see places. Hopefully I still remember where they are. And we'll go over here. Ooh, that was bright. Alright, we got our 3 fish. Cook with seafood. Okay, I've got a cooking station set up right outside Mickey's house. Right, cook with seafood. Okay, so we're gonna tell it I want an ingredient with seafood. And I want one that doesn't involve anything that's too precious, so we will do clam juice. Right, 4 rocks in the Sunlit Plateau. Almost 2/3 of the way to the next floating island. I'm feeling pretty good about our progress today. 3 coconuts. Ideally, I would unlock 1 island tomorrow and the next day, and then work through that 25 remaining cores, or 24 remaining cores. I want to get 4 more before I go to sleep tonight, but I will probably end stream in the next 20 or so minutes because it is about lunchtime. Feed a raccoon. Okay, so I know I fed 1 raccoon earlier, so let's walk over there. Alright. I want to say I fed the regular raccoon. No, I think I fed like the reddish brown raccoon last time. Huzzah! And the raccoons like blueberries. Decorations to Dazzle Beach. Forester meal or better. Okay. I think I've got there. Okay, so 4-star. Alright, well, let's do you. That'll work. catch 3 fish in Sunlit Plateau. Let's go. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Alright.
This valley is so friendly. Like a warm hug.
Oh, looks like we have 3 walleye right in a row. 3 gold spots. There's something nice about working in something that's repetitious. It's kind of soothing. I think that's why I like a lot of the more grindy style video games. Gooseberries. Decorations to the Forgotten Lands. It's also nice because you can see measurable progress. Right, 4 rock spots and Frosted Heights. Oh, there's another egg. Well, that one I'll go ahead and pick up. And there are 4 right here in a nice little pretty row. Which is horrible, actually, because it means it's hard to do any decorating in this area because you have so many rock spots on one full side that if you don't want to block access to them, you basically can't stick anything on this side of the the land. Because then you risk obscuring the rock point. God dang it, feed a critter. I don't want to feed a critter. Oh, hey, birds. Which birds are here today? Emeralds. They like the green passion flower, if I remember right. Alright, so fine, we'll go back to the Sunlit Plateau and we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Phrasing. Alright, where is my green birdie? Okay, that's the one that likes the red bromelad. I don't have one in my pocket, otherwise I would just do that, 'cause I can see it, but I don't have its right food. Although there's a red bromelad. I don't find... Oh, there's the other one, of course. Now that I've done picked the stupid flower, it appears. I don't want to hop... There we go. Here you go. Take it and go. Right, harvest 3 coffee beans. Four dazzles. Okay, so we'll go back to the beach. Back to the beach, back to the beach. Alright, so we'll start over here. I really did need some more stone, so this actually works quite well in motivating me to pick up resources that I wouldn't normally care about or think too hard about. We're so close. Okay, 1 star or better. Well, we'll do our berry trifle. Berry salad, berry salad, berry salad. Okay. Decorations to the peaceful meadow. Feed a fox, of course. 3 fish from the Frosted Heights. Let's do it! We're probably, what, 20 duties away from being able to get another floating island? Ooh, blue. Are you gonna be crab? Are you gonna be a crab for my collection? I don't need you for anything right now, but I do need to update my stash, and that would be great. Here you go. Awesome. Alright, so if I can just get a salmon, technically you could feed any fish that you can catch in the Frozen Heights to the fox. It prefers the sturgeon, but since I just have to feed it, not necessarily give it its favorite thing, this works out well. And also, I guess I need to empty my pockets. Woohoo! It gave me an ingot. Heyo! I probably won't be able to pick this up, depending on what it is, because I don't have any room in my inventory. But I don't have to actually have it. I just have to. You know what? We'll do this. It's fine. I picked it up from over here anyway. Alright, so let's go empty our pockets. Alright, so these are the fishes I already had a full stack of. Alright, materials. And we'll dismantle some stuff. Let's dump out some of the food. Ooh, we didn't need that. How do I have so few? Oh, that's because there's the shiny. They're done by alpha. Ooh, let's mark it that way. That's better. Okay, what do I have left in my pocket? We'll put you away. And the rest of that is to sell. Perfect. Nifty 50. Nifty 50, United States with 13 original colonies. I haven't thought about that in forever. We used to sing weird patriotic songs, but not the Star Spangled Banner every morning before the pledge in school. Like, in the 90s. That's right, I'm old. I am a hag. Oh, there we go. rock spots. 3-star or better. Okay, let's do this. This makes number 2. Makes 3 and 4. Harvest 3 cherry. We'll do our 3-star or better over here. And to even it off to 50, we'll do a second one. 3 decorations to the Forest of Valor. That's an easy one to do. Ooh, froze for a second. I mean, I do have legitimately decorations to add to this area, but I'm not ready to do that right now. Harvest 5 vegetables. Well, those are not ready yet, but the mushrooms count, so we'll do that. Any more poisonous mushrooms to cleanse? Right now, let's move over to Blade of Trust since I need to fish over there anyway. Do we have another poisonous mushroom I can cleanse to make 5? Pretty please. I need a poisonous mushroom. Really? Alright, fine. I'll look in the peaceful meadow. Come on. I can't have cleared all of them already. There's gotta still be at least one. Really looks like there's not. Well then. Well, I guess I'll have to wait for mushrooms to spawn, because I don't really want to wait through a whole cycle on the lettuce. Okay, so it was fishing, right? That's what it was? That's what I'm meant to be doing right now? Fish. Oh, nice. Well, that was handy. Or rock spots. Oh, and they can be anywhere. Cool. Huzzah! We're so close! And then the last one. Alright, only 1,000 more to go. We just have to suck it up and plant some vegetables. But let's empty our pockets real quick. There we go. Alright, we'll plant 3 lettuce real fast. That shouldn't be an excruciatingly long wait. Actually, I'm not sure if lettuce counts as a vegetable. Maybe I better do carrots. We'll do both. I can't remember where they stuck lettuce. Because some of them are not always where I think they belong. I think I'm just gonna get to where I have the island, the next island done, enough for that, and then I will call it done for today. I'll probably still play on my own tonight, but I think I'll end stream as soon as I have that done. Forgotten islands. 3 fish. This shouldn't take me very long. I think it'll be done by noon. And I'm excited to like build out a whole dark area. Maybe I'll design it to be like Dark Universe, even though that's Epic Universe, which, by the way, the preview was so amazing. I got to go last weekend, and it was phenomenal. Gorgeous theme park. Less thrill rides than I would have liked, but still really great. Harvest 3 blueberries. That's just down the way. Okay, 4 rock spots in the glade. Oh. 3 minutes haven't passed. So the rocks respawn in 3 minutes. So I probably should have done this the other way around. Because I started over in that corner. So So that one will come back online first. Oh, and there it is.
The villagers are depending on you, my friend. Just never give up.
Harvest 3 fruit. Alright. Now let's see if the lettuce counts. It does. Harvest 3 raspberries. So the raspberries will count for 2. Harvest 3 spices. Oh, harvest 3 lemons, another easy one. I actually need some for my stash, so I'll pick a few. Harvest 3 apples. Oh, I love it when they have easy ones all in a row. Harvest 3 spices. Is there any vanilla? Almost. And then we can pick up a ginger from up here. Alright. Come on, ginger. There you are. Woohoo! Alright, map. Floating island. Do we want the glade or do we want the meadow? I think we want the glade. Alright, let's go check it out. You know, maybe I'll... Ooh. Oh, this is really tranquil. Maybe I'll move Tiana over here. Oh, I like this. This is so pretty. I wonder, can you fish in these? Nope, you can't fish in that water. But the water is there so you can stick the houses that utilize water in there. That's cool. Alright, let's clean up their pathways, and then we're gonna end stream. We're just gonna clean up a little bit. Oh, that was it. Thank you everyone for joining me on this little journey back today. I am in fact alive and it was great to see everybody. I hope you have a spectacular rest of the day and I look forward to seeing all of you on Wednesday nights. Bye! Oh, you know what? Let's see if there's someone... Before we do that, let's see if there's someone we can go visit. Let's see... Let's find someone to pop into, because I have an ad that's gonna roll. You know what, let's snooze it. There's no reason to throw an ad out there right as I'm getting ready to leave. So let's see if we've got a friendo online. Right. Oh, you know what? Disney Girl is online. Let's go say hi to Disney Girl. So we are going to, oh, it's been a minute. Slash raid, and then, oh fun, raid browser, find someone to raid. I didn't even know that was a new thing. Okay, so we're gonna raid Disney Girl 1991. Thank you all for hanging out with me.